What's going on, everybody? It's Cody. Welcome back to the channel. Here for Tuesday night's four-game WNBA main slate. $25,000 to first. NBA is over. Thunder up for all of those OKC fans out there. Like myself, awesome to see the home state team win one. One for the good guys, so we'll take it. But first WNBA slate with no NBA to compete against, and we get $25K to first. Unfortunate, it's $20 entry fee, but big contest nonetheless. So let's just get right into it. Obviously, like these four games, the spread in this Minnesota-Washington game has come down. It started at 8, I believe, maybe 7.5. It is down to 5.5. The longer the day goes, the less likely I think Napheesa Collier plays. It is a 5.5 point spread over under 159.5. Atlanta at Dallas. Atlanta 7.5 point favorites over under 168.5. LA at Chicago. LA 6 point favorites over under 164. Then you got the late night hammer, Indiana at Seattle. Seattle 2.5 point favorites over under 166.5. So let's kick back over here. Luckily, or unluckily, depending on how you look at it, if you're playing underdog, it doesn't really matter if you're drafting fee or not. But on Draftkings for daily fantasy DFS, we will get the fee news before the slate locks, so that is always a plus. We'll start here on the Minnesota side. Obviously, if fee's in, she is very expensive, 13.7K. Very hard to get to, and look at this new. I don't know. I don't like it. Sorry, DraftKings. I do not like it. But 13.7K is a lot for fee. On a slate like this where there's not a lot of great value, I think the balance build looks pretty solid. If fee's in, really hurts everyone else. Like Courtney Williams and Alana Smith are overpriced. I think McBride would be an okay play. Same with Bridget Carrollton, just on minutes alone. Then like Klundikova, I really can't get there with Jessica Shepard back. Obviously not in the pool yet. If Shepard's added, would expect her to be in between Bridget Carrollton and Natisha Heidemann, maybe around that 6,600, 6,700 range. But Klundikova will still play if fee is out. But minutes really going to tick down with Jessica Shepard back. And then everyone else down here really have no interest in with Shepard back. If he is out, I do want to mention this because that's the way I am currently leaning. I think Courtney Williams looks really good, gets a huge usage bump. Kayla McBride becomes an even better play. Natisha Heidemann comes into play. Klundikova would still be in play even with Jessica Shepard back if he is out. And then Alana Smith, I mean, she's just been so bad lately, but she does get a usage bump with fee out. They are still pretty thin at bigs. So, I mean, she would get a pretty sizable bump if fee is out. Then on the Washington side, a lot I like here, really. I mean, Brittany Sykes busted hard last game. 10.5K can still get there at that price point, playing big minutes. Usage is still there. And then Shakira Austin, price went down a bit. She looks amazing. Like, she's playing 30 minutes in both starts. Like, she's an incredible fantasy point per minute player. At that price point, it's lock and load season. Sonia Citron, 8,400, starting to show a little bit of a ceiling. She's really starting to find her groove, playing big minutes. Don't mind her for tournaments. And then Kiki Iriafen finally got unleashed, played a lot of minutes last game alongside Shakira Austin. So 7,800 is a really good price on Kiki. Everyone else here really don't have a lot of interest in. Melbourne and Sutton are kind of splitting that role. And then Edwards' minutes have evaporated. Ingsler, really can never trust her. And then Dawson's minutes are all but extinct. Moving on to the next game, Sparks at Chicago. On the Sparks side, obviously news, Odyssey Sims still not with the team. Brink and Burrell still hurt. Starters should be Hamby, Plum, Stevens, Jackson, and Petty. They did start Petty over Barker last game. It doesn't really change a lot, whoever starts, who doesn't. Barker still played 22 minutes off the bench. Petty played right at 18 or 19 minutes. I think both are fine plays at their price points. It's a great matchup. Like, that's what you're playing the Sparks for. Chicago's terrible. Their defense is even worse somehow. Rakia Jackson, this is the type of game that Rakia will just absolutely nuke off for no reason in. Big Z, 9,900, contrarian tournament play, and then Plum and Hamby, both solid tournament options just because of the matchup. Like they're playing arguably one of the worst teams in the WNBA, and they're gonna get whatever they want because Chicago's defense is so bad. Emma Cannon, really not someone I'm prioritizing, but I do think she is playable. Because there's not a lot of great value, and she's a good fantasy point per minute player. I have no interest in King, Russell, or Fegan. Then on the Chicago side, not a lot of interest on this team, to be honest with you. I think Oni at 4K, she's going to play 12-ish minutes off the bench. Needs to hit her shots to hit value. Nurse, really hard to click. Especially if she doesn't start again, if they start Bantam over her once again, really hard to prioritize playing Kia Nurse in any lineup. Then Haley Van Lith, minutes cratered last game as chalk. So, this Chicago coach, man, so bad. Rachel Bantam, 4,800, solid value. Assuming she starts again. Rebecca Allen's an okay value at 5,400. Ewell at 6,200. She's fine, but the minutes are just never the best for Ewell. I mean, obviously she nuked off last game, so she can get there. But same thing can be said with Camila Cardosa, 8,200. This is her last game before she goes overseas. And then we'll just start playing Ewell pretty much every chance we get. But if Camila Cardosa gets 25 plus minutes, she's going to smash. Am I confident that she gets that run? No. I have no idea what the coach is going to do with her. Atkins, solid tournament option. Reese, solid tournament option at 11.2K. Moving on to Atlanta and Dallas. This is going to be a fast-paced game. This is going to be a fun one. Ryan Howard at the top looks really good. Alicia Gray looks really good at 10K. Bree Jones and BG are fine. Neither are priorities. BG's price just continues to crater as her minutes are just not rising whatsoever. Canada is losing minutes to Pow Pow, which is unfortunate. Pow Pow is running hotter than the sun, shooting the three ball. But that's what she does. Like that's how she's going to score a majority of her fantasy points. And Atlanta shoots the most threes by a lot. So I do think Pow Pow's in play. Not someone I'm going to actively go out and try to get to. I think Nas Hillman's in play at 6,500. But the main players that I'm targeting in this game are the spin-ups and Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray. I do think Canada makes for a solid option just because Dallas is pretty rough. And then, like, if you're wanting to play a cheap player, someone like Pow Pow for tournaments is not a bad option. Then on the Dallas side, big news, Dejanay Carrington has been ruled out. She is questionable here, but she's doubtful. So she's not going to play. Paige Beckers and Enrique both look really good. Paige is really expensive, 11.7K, but playing big minutes. So don't mind her as a contrarian spend up, but her being $700 more than Ryan Howard, it's really hard to prioritize playing Paige over Ryan at that price point. Then Enrique, always in play for tournaments, is just what she is. She is the definition of a tournament option. Misha Hanzalin, 7,500, probably staying away. Minutes just aren't great for her. Melissa Smith, minutes are ticking up. They're just lacking bodies, and if she's showing any kind of interest, 6,800 is a pretty good price tag for her. And then Isaiah James has been really good in her 2 starts. Would expect her to continue to start, especially if Dejanay is out. Play close to 30 minutes once again. 6,300 is a solid price tag for her. Kayla Charles and Lee Uru are the other 2 options, cheaper value plays that are in play for Dallas. Moving on to this last game, Indiana at Seattle. The late night hammer is alive and well in this one for sure. Caitlin Clark looks great at 12.2K. Aaliyah Boston, 9,500. That's a ridiculous misprice. If she stays out of foul trouble, her and Caitlin Clark have the pick and roll rolling again. I mean, it's really enjoyable to watch. When those two are working together, it looks so fluid. Caitlin Clark unlocks Aaliyah Boston and just sends her into the stratosphere. I mean, these two are going to be amazing to watch for years and years to come. Both look really good on this slate. Nat Howard, 8,100 is solid. Even Kelsey Mitchell, I hate to admit it, but at 8K, matchup isn't the best, but 8K on a slate like this, I mean, she has some upside. Lexi Holt, I'm expecting the starters to just play a ton in this game. They're going to condense the rotations, play the starters a ton. Lexi Holt looks pretty solid at 6,700. Should play low 30s minutes with DeWanna Bonner out again. Sophie Cunningham should play low 20s minutes. Colson should play low teens minutes. Dantas DNP'd last game, but expecting 10 to 12 on a normal night. You just never know about a DNP, so it's really hard to prioritize her. Then on the Seattle side, really just the starters I have interest in, and I have interest in all five. Gabby continues to just set the world on fire. She's been incredible all year. Really awesome to see her really blossom into a superstar. NECA, 10.7K. That price is really bad for as good as she's been of late. Diggins, solid at 9,800. Ezzy looks good at 8,300. And then Wheeler, 7,900. All five starters firmly in play. All should play 32 to 34 minutes, maybe even more. They'll really condense the rotation down in the second half. So as long as they're all playing well, they may run almost the entire second half with just those five, with Alicia Clark coming in for a couple breathers for the starters. But that's going to do it for me, guys. If you enjoy the content, leave a like on the channel. Really helps out the channel grow. On the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting closer. Once we get there, we'll do a fun giveaway. Good luck, everybody, and we'll see you guys in the next one.